Oh, I don't even know. It's my first time.
All right, we're at the Lake Poway Recreational Park. Austin, Alina.
We're
Got
going
Willie.
on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, which is our legs. Wow, this is pretty.
Dang, look at that. This is worth getting up early for.
It is. I told you.
You figure we can get up in those clouds? You think that might be where those Instagram shots you saw were from?
I hope so. Depends on how fast we walk home. But it looks like we can right now.
I guess it would be easier to do commentary on an area if I knew a single thing about the place that I just showed up to. Like, yes, there's Lake Poway, and that's about it. I saw that on Google Maps when I drove to it. End of story, the end. It was beautiful. We'll pick up later. Describe your cast. Austin here might not know anything about that.
I'm familiar with cast as some.
Oh, you are? Let's go. 10 points for Austin.
But I didn't know that it was based on your last name, so you don't have last names. You just have your cast as your last name.
No. We have last names, but I'm GC, right? The C in my last name stands for Chetri. So that's the second highest on the scale.
Okay.
You can tell, like, there's Casey's, there's other things. She's Neowar, which is like third or fourth. It's just intercaste, right? So it's like interracial marriage kind of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, he's getting married. Whenever a woman gets married, a woman's side of the family has to give dowry to the man side, which is like gifts and shit, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was the opposite way. I for some reason, had the illusion that the men gave the dowry for the honor of marrying the woman, but...
That makes sense, right? Everything's backwards. But if you think about it, the girl is going to the man's house. So the girl's side of the family is like, okay, I want my daughter to be well situated.
Sure.
So...
I can see that side too, that perspective as well.
But I like that idea, you know, like that thought. Because it's more so...
I guess if it's from
modern.
more of a traditional perspective,
yeah, but like who made the tradition? That's what blows my mind. Like who made the tradition? I recently found out when we were talking about the marriage that my mother cannot be at the wedding. I'm like, that's her only son. She can't see him get married.
What's the logic behind that?
Yeah.
That she's gonna be at home turning up.
Like, what do you mean?
Like.
Oh, she's supposed to be partying at home, not at the wedding.
She's gonna be there welcoming the bride and later after the marriage ceremony is done, the ritual. But I'm like, that's weird, you know? Which again, I'm pretty sure if you wanna go, you can. It's not like, oh, the gods are gonna fucking get mad at you, but it's just like a fucked up thing to me because who made that? And why do you guys follow that so blindly? So, I don't know. But yeah, basically what I was saying is he's gonna get a car for his dowry. And my brother is planning to go to like the mountains and do an ASMR video.
Oh yeah?
Of like packing, unpacking. And this is an electric car, which is a newer car with Jeep tires. So Nepal streets are fucked up, especially in the mountains.
It's like what we're walking on here?
Yeah, but worse. You should see the way these people, like in the village, drive up the hill, bro. I be feeling like I'm gonna die that day. It's so scary.
Do you like getting in the bus? Do you like the buses there, the public transit when they drive up the mountain roads?
No.
So
I don't like the plane because they're sketchy. You get turbulence the whole fucking ride.
Oh, yeah. So I lived in Venezuela for 2 years, and we went to Angel Falls. And the only way to get there is via like a personal Cessna, basically. And so we were getting flown like the little like 3-4 person planes with like single engine.
A Cessna is a very...
Oh, you just crushed that poor beetle.
You did?
You didn't kill it though, so...
Poor thing, save it.
You can't save it.
Why would you kill it?
There's no saving it. That's the only humane...
Look, it's... Now you're just doing too much. Why would you kill it?
Because it was just going to struggle for the next 5 minutes until it died because our boy Bill here stepped on it, crushed every bone in his body.
They don't have bones.
I saved it. Like, I was like, oh, I see it. I'm not going to step
I saw that. I saw you being conscientious about where you were.
Okay, well, let's go get a hamburger after this, a bit with bacon, and forget everything about that bug that we just actually stepped on.
So sad. Oh,
So,
I was going to look this up. Hold on. Because we all saw a vulture today. What's the spiritual meaning of vulture, okay? It symbolizes purification, renewal, rebirth, and even divine connection, okay?
Rebirth,
Yes,
but
sir.
it eats dead things.
But yeah,
Exactly. That's one of the greatest things about how the life cycle works, is
the
that you have
ecosystem.
scavengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that
It seems
ecosystem.
like the opposite side of the birth-death cycle, the eating of death.
Well, think about it. The vulture itself is growing and sustaining life from the life that preceded it.
Well, I suppose that's one
It
way to
says in
perceive
some
that.
context, vultures are seen as spiritual messengers, carrying souls seen as spiritual messengers. Oh wait, carrying souls to the afterlife or acting as guardians, okay?
Okay. So I have a question, because I feel like I've looked up stuff like that before in the past. Like, what is the spiritual meaning of this, or what is the
Yeah,
whatever meaning behind seeing this sort of archetype or whatever?
yeah.
And it's always good stuff. It's never like, oh, this is a bad omen. Have you ever come across anything that's like, oh, that's a bad
Yeah.
omen?
Yeah.
What would that be? What's an example?
Usually I've seen it with dreams. I'm very big into dreams interpretation. Whenever you see like animals, I haven't really seen like the bad side of it, no. But with dreams, yeah. Like when you see shit in your dream. Sometimes you do see shit in your dreams, right?
For sure.
Depends on where you see this shit. There's like different meanings to it. It's weird. But if you see poop in your dream, that means money's coming in. But if you get the poop in your hand or your body, that means money's going out. I don't know. But this is the thing. It's all
Interesting.
about.
I mean, I guess I can understand that to a certain extent in the sense that a way to describe or define the meaning of something could be its relation to other things. And so if
Exactly.
it's in your hand, that is relative to you in one perspective, but if it's not in your hand, that's relative to you in a different
Yeah. Or
perspective.
snakes. I see a lot of snakes in my dreams for some reason. Especially when I'm going through some type of conflict with a person. Recently saw a snake with no heads, right? So that was basically like whoever you were having a conflict with, they were just deceptive.
They're gonna get decapitated.
Yeah, well,
No,
no.
I'm just kidding.
They're
They
gonna
were-
rat you out and then get decapitated for it.
So it's basically like they were deceptive, right? Like those people like get
Yeah.
out of your life,
Uh-huh.
that kind of like thing, you know? And with that though, how you said, you always see good things, you don't see bad things. It's all about perspective, right? And law of attraction, law of assumption. It's like, why think about the negative things when you can look at the good things and potentially manifest that, right? So I kind of like it in a way. When I'm like,
That's an interesting take. I didn't consider that.
No, does this back up a small bit? Is what you're talking about kind of loosely or perhaps wholly tying into the religion and the spirituality that comes from the Nepalese way of life, or is this
No.
kind of more you talking about just the way you process things? Or
well, the way I process things, 'cause religion, Hinduism, that's religion.
okay, so this isn't really.
Spirituality is like a whole different thing, you know? It's like when people are like, oh, you believe in rocks, right? We're in crystals. Yeah, because it's energy. Wherever you put your mind, whatever you put your mind to, energy flows. So that's spirituality. So I'm not, religion is a whole different thing.
Okay, I was just a little. So where was the basis point for what we?
Oh, we were just talking. Right now we're just going.
Yeah, we're
off
just
the dome.
walking, talking.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that. I was just.
But
curious where it
earlier
came
I
from.
was talking about how my brother wants to do ASMR videos with the fucking car. That's where I was.
Just crunching over the rubber over the gravel and the rocks. Sounds
I've always felt like
nice.
those videos would be so easy to make, not to diminish, the work, but like just
do you
there's
make
so
the-
many neat sounds out there. Like it's just a super fertile
Who
field.
defines it? How do you make an ASMR video wrong? Because I don't really look at that, but I know that that's the #1 most searched tag on YouTube.
Exactly.
Well, I don't
How do
think
you
there's
make one wrong?
I don't
Is this
know.
ASMR? Because
I
people
mean,
are
you
listening to us.
accidentally edit like you talking into it. I mean,
Yeah.
So
this
ASMR
happens.
is no commentary, all noises besides that.
And it's
That's it.
probably
We're walking right
to
now.
a certain
That's
extent
ASMR.
organic noises, not like
This
synthetic
us
inorganic.
walking right now, and that noise is ASMR.
So if
Absolutely.
I was
If
to
we were all
upload,
silent.
if we were to all be silent and just have it be the crunching of the sand.
You would need a really nice quality fancy mic so they hear all the grains of sand getting squished between
The
their
little
rocks.
Dude, I could do that. I could literally just put my lavalier mic on my ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
I
you
mean,
would
and
do.
then it's not like, oh, the whole 3 hours or 4 hours that we're walking, we have to be quiet. No, it's like certain moments, you know, just shut the fuck up and edit those parts out, you know?
Yep.
Uh,
Because, like, that's impossible for you to not talk to the person.
So what we did yesterday is we did a test run for this, and we kind of figured out a few of the, I mean, some very, very obvious limitations. I had a 64 gig memory card in this GoPro, so that ran out about as fast as one GoPro battery can last, which is about an hour, and that's not really enough, right?
Yeah.
So after we were at the beach yesterday, we had, well, Austin had a large drink, I had a small drink because I had to drive.
It was a large drink.
Oh, that was a large drink, buddy. So I didn't repeat that after our last time we made that mistake. Went to Best Buy and I bought a 512 gig card, and now this GoPro says it can record for 8 hours.
8 hours?
Damn.
Compared to 1 hour, that's insane.
Yeah, that's a 800% increase. That's really good.
I've got 3 spare batteries charged and ready to go in the backpack. Not that I think we'll need them all, but whoa, that's cool.
What?
Whoa.
A rock face?
Oh, are you gonna make fun of me for getting excited, Alina?
No.
I'm kidding.
You're gonna make fun of me for getting excited? That's not very
kidding.
nice. Every time I look at this recording footage, I'm like, oh boy, I've been not going to the gym. I need to go home and eat more and drink an entire gallon of milk. Look at my
Why,
scrawny
you
ass.
think you're losing weight?
I don't think. I look at the numbers on the scale. I was 170 a couple months
I
ago,
know,
and now I'm
right.
160.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, well, what do those numbers on the scale say, Bill?
I mean, a 10-pound reduction when I've been trying to gain weight, even though my trying is not very good.
Trying to lose weight, baby, over here. Shit.
A lot of people would be stoked.
Alina, did you go to Pilates after
No.
the hike or anything?
No, I went to the gym last time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's still,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. So you do Pilates and the gym?
Yeah, well, not like this. Well, sometimes I've done it the same day, but I try to at least go to Pilates 3 times a week, and then gym. Cause I go with my brother. If I wasn't with my brother, then I'd go to the Pilates 5 times, and then incorporate gym whenever I feel like it. Where is it? This way? Yeah.
This is so beautiful. Some people just get to live around here with this cool view.
Oh, see the boats that I was talking about? You can look right there. When I used to smoke, I used to go in the middle of the lake, roll up.
That sounds
Good times,
nice.
innit? Good times, isn't it, mate?
Every time, being a stoner poisons your mind because you look at a cool spot to stand anywhere and you're like, man, imagine smoking a blunt right there. Doesn't matter where it is. You see a photo of a private jet, imagine smoking there. Gold toilet in Trump's office, oh dude, blunt right there would be mighty fine. International Space Station.
Time on Instagram.
What'd you say?
How do I put the time?
You search for a sticker like you would for like a poll or a song and type time.
Not me acting like I don't know how to use this shit.
You taught me how to use some stuff yesterday. Or 2 days ago. I'm gonna download TikTok. I figured out how I'm gonna do my branding.
How?
I'm gonna have a few separate channels so that people don't like get content they don't want on like, you know, another kind of my content. But I'm gonna go based off my middle name. So I'm gonna basically I already have the Will Gerald Show as my main YouTube channel I've had for like 10 years. And then I'm gonna rebrand my Instagram and make a TikTok to match, and I want it to be like Will Gerald's life or something similar. He wants it to be fun.
I thought he should have called it like Willie G's something.
I want to have
If you
a
wanted to do
unified
Will
brand though, because
Gerald.
I also want to do serious content. So I don't want to like have one of them be like Willie G, you know, like because that's like Ali G. That's already a guy, you know.
Yeah, I didn't consider that, but I hear that. Especially if you wanted to lean more into like serious commentary or narration of sorts.
I think it would be cool to do this, but maybe go around downtown and do the voiceover later, or do the tour live when, you know, just recording like this.
You can totally do it later. I've seen plenty of vloggers that do that kind of thing.
Just go over and post.
I
And
think it removes a certain quality to the video, because you're not responding to what you're seeing and like feeling and hearing all at the same time. You're kind of just basically recalling and
well, what about that guy who does the underwater diving where he spears the invasive fish, and he records all the dialogue in post because he's got no other choice, and that still sounds natural. He remembers what he was thinking every time he goes through the video. He just lived it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point.
I think you're right. I'm not disagreeing. I think you can also add a different quality by doing that if it's a high quality narration. Almost like you're doing a voiceover for like a book or an, you know, what do you say?
Doing like that invasive, the lionfish spearing or whatever. Man, I was watching this video of these guys that owned a sushi restaurant, and they were up in like the San Francisco Bay Area, and there was this beach area, almost like a bunch of tide pools, where a bunch of invasive urchins were thriving. And they just went around basically with a couple big old coolers and just grabbed, I don't know, a few dozen of these urchins to go take them back and turn to sushi basically. And each one of the urchins would have like 5 gonads, which is what you eat. And each one of those pieces of uni you put on top of a piece of raw sushi.
I know this wasn't the point of your story, but it certainly strikes me that that's where the term nads comes from.
Oh yeah, gonads. Yeah.
Anyway,
and they would sell it for probably like 12 bucks a pop. And so one urchin is probably upwards of like 60 bucks in sushi. And they're just going out there getting like tubs of it for free.
the ocean is full of money. Sometimes literally.
Sometimes literally.
I saw a video, I mean, there's the multiple billions of dollars worth of gold sunk off of the Caribbean, but 4 different entities want claim to it, and it's hard to get anyway. No, I saw a
they
video.
know exactly where it's at, it's just difficult to obtain.
Well, it's also difficult to get a treaty in place as far as who's going to split it up. Because Colombia's...
Whoever gets it, dude. I thought that was already a given, dude. It's first come, first served.
Yeah, okay,
Or
so...
not an international
Spain
water.
comes and tries to get it from Colombia's waters and gets blown up. No, it's not in international waters.
No, so then in that case, I thought it was in international waters. In that case, it's obviously Colombia's.
No, because a company found it. There's actually a company that they founded themselves to go make money by finding stuff underwater. So they found this wreck in the 80s.
Yeah, then I guess... Well, there's probably something included in the legislation as far as like there's
$12 billion worth of gold
and the
or something under the sea for 40 years. It's some whatever there is in place.
No, I
hasn't gotten it out of the water.
I say sneak in there, grab it when nobody's looking, but as far as legally, that's probably a different story. How you doing?
I'm dying inside.
You want to take a break real quick?
Yeah, just let me take these sweats off.
I like this hill. I like the rocks on it.
I'm just like,
The white
where's the
contrast.
chip? Where's the potato chip?
Oh, there's supposed to be a structure here, or a feature that looks like a potato chip?
Yeah.
It's a rock.
You go on the end of it and take a picture.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never seen it in real life, but
Dude, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that looks like a hand coming out of the mountain.
oh, I see it.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah. You see it, Willie?
Yeah, it looks cool. Marvelous, exquisite.
Look at God's work.
Indeed.
Would you look at that? Just look at it.
God's creation.
Oh, look at that.
Huh.
I wonder what kind of bird that is.
I like the blue little feathers under his wing.
tired. God damn. Can you hold this? Please. It's quite the view.
Right?
I feel like I'm on top of the world. Yeah.
We got a good ways to go though.
We do. The fact that we don't even know where we're going is what makes it fun, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's a long way to
I
fall.
love this kind of meat. So because of that, there's a lot less oxygen,
Oh.
and this makes it harder for your cells to respire.
What is that?
Nice little off trail. Those are the kind of side quests you explore once you've already done the real trail and you come back.
The side quests, I love it.
Unless you got all day to burn.
Yeah, there's a little exclamation mark there for a side quest, dude, but we can't get sidetracked.
To explain the conversation cut in, Austin here normally hikes at 5280 in the heat. He's in the dry heat. He's not used to San Diego sea level humidity, so he's got more oxygen, but it's all wet, it's sticky in his lungs.
Yeah, that's how that works.
That's exactly how that works. But you're saying you think you'd be winded more right now if you were in Colorado?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty sure that it's been proven that training at altitude helps with, performance at lower altitudes.
Yeah, but if that was that true, then wouldn't the Broncos have a better winning streak than they do?
They may have a better cardiorespiratory performance, but that doesn't mean that they play better. I don't know anything about football, Bill. You know that. You know better than asking me a question about sports.
It's good as an American to get into at least a little football, because it'll make your life better. Unless, no, it will. Alina, you go to sports ball games sometimes. Haven't you been invited to sports ball games? I saw you go to the basketball game one time.
Yeah, because it's paid for.
Exactly.
That's my stance. If someone's got a ticket, and
I
they
like
wanna take me,
basketball.
all right.
I'm talking about football. Football is
I just said
American
sports
sport.
ball. It's good as an American to know some sports ball.
Oh, I thought you said football.
I thought you
It
did.
is probably best to know at least a little football.
Now he's
The recording will prove all.
rewind the tape.
But I probably did say it
I
wrong.
like basketball. Football, if the man I'm talking to likes it, I'm like, yeah, go. Motherfucking Philly, I don't know.
We're not going for Philly. We're going for what? Oh yeah.
We're obviously going for the Ravens.
Whatever the fuck.
No, no, never the Eagles. You go for the Ravens. Come on.
I'm just saying to impress them, They lost. Oh my God, I'm crying. Teardrops.
Oh no, who got traded? Oh no, say it ain't so, boyfriend. Nah, but it actually does help in the workplace. I've found, maybe especially, you can get away with it as a girl not knowing football. They don't care.
Like, teach me.
Don't teach me football. Oh yeah, 5 hands go up.
I'm like, so which team do I support?
Which one's the good one?
How would
My last boyfriend supported the Lions.
I hate when people litter.
I know, it's such a just lazy look.
Like
watching someone just take their trash and just carelessly throw it on the ground.
This
is
one time, right?
disgusting.
this man, which you know who really, we ate some
A?
tacos El Gordo.
Was it A?
No, N. Who the fuck is A?
Alejandro?
No, the man I was talking to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we ate tacos El Gordo, and then had some horchata. And he throws the horchata fucking, what's it called? Cup? Out the fucking car window in the middle of the fucking freeway.
Holy
I'm like, bro, you could have hit somebody with this. Did he care? No.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, I was like, ew, gave me the ick.
He lives here, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
come
just
on, dude, you
the
live
fact that you
here.
don't have respect for Mother Earth, this is our home. Without this, you wouldn't have a home. Okay? Talk to me nice.
One time, one of our buddies, Austin, you know him very well.
Yeah, I know our buddies pretty well.
One of our buddies, I swear, it's a core memory for me. It's right when I first got my pit bull. He comes over to my apartment and then we take my dog out and he drops a big fat loaf, so I pick it up, right? He drops it like 6 feet away from my patio fence, like in the common area grass. And I swear to God, this guy goes like, "Oh wow, you're picking that up," and so maybe he says something about like how he wouldn't have. And I'm like, bro, do you think like I live right here? This is like the first week of me having my dog. If I didn't pick up this shit from the last 6 days, I'd already be dodging minefields out there. What do you mean? Of course I picked it.
And mind you, it's not like, oh, like ever since I was a kid, I haven't littered. Like Nepal is a dirty, like especially, yeah, everywhere. Especially the city is dirty, right?
Tell us a bit more about that, because honestly, I think if anybody's viewing this, the stuff about Nepal is so much more interesting than anything I could say about this hike.
Like the city itself, Kathmandu is very polluted. People litter everywhere. So I was not like necessarily programmed because I could have changed that, but it was very common to just be like, oh, here you go, right?
Well, you see, that's what was accepted there, right? Would people spit all the time?
Yeah, of course.
People smoke cigarettes there a lot?
Yeah. Everything, like they're
like
smoking
ash
a
on the
cigarette,
ground?
they just throw it out, right? So it's like, that was very common. But as I got older, I learned how to respect Mother Earth because, like I said, this is our home. And then these days, sometimes I feel like littering, right? And I do, but I go back and pick it up because I'm like, my whole soul is like, what the fuck did you just do? So it's like little things like that, like whatever you were raised into or however you learn something, you could change it if you want to, right? It's a choice. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, Nepal is very polluted, especially the city. But I think the villages, very clean, very nice, organic, pretty.
Maybe it's because they have a sense of more shared community there because it's a smaller area. So you have if you litter or if you were to litter, you wouldn't exactly have the sense that somebody else is just going to come pick it up. Or if they saw you, they know who you are in the community, right?
Yeah, but they don't really like, oh, you litter, like we're going to get mad at you, right? So like the hike that we're doing right now, my village where my mother and my father were born, it's probably on top of the hike. And when I tell you there's only one store in the whole village, so there's not a lot of like plastic wrappers and shit that you can really like litter with, because everything's organic. People grow their food, but yeah, for some reason villages are not dirty versus the city, which doesn't make sense.
I can see that making sense.
But it's like half the people in the city have experience abroad, like other countries. They see how other countries are clean, but you come back to your own country and then you start just being irresponsible. It doesn't make sense to me,
So here's one thing that so I don't know what the homeless population is like in there, but that I see a lot of trash coming from that community. Unfortunately, if you want to be homeless, that's totally fine. Just pick up after yourself after you're done, posting up for the night or something like that, There's trash lying around.
I'll tell you this, homelessness, 7 to 10%. It's not a lot.
That's a lot. What? 1 in 10 people you meet doesn't have a place to stay?
Well, like from 100, I don't think that's a lot, no?
That's a lot. Think about if we were at the office, right? We worked with about 100 of our fellow call center.
Homeless people are there in downtown. It's like half, like not even half, like 25% of that. So that's what I mean.
Well, are you saying that where you come from in the city in Nepal is? You
don't see that in the villages, no.
Well, in the village,
in the cities.
If you really, you don't see that in what we don't call them villages here, our rural areas. A lot of people in our American South and Midwest, the poor areas, the flyover territory, a lot of people are simply not homeless because living in a trailer with barely any utilities counts as not being homeless. Like, there's a lot of people living in dilapidated trailers and pre-manufactured homes and stuff, but they're not homeless.
Yeah. Are you aesthetically pleasing?
Very.
But yeah, I don't know.
Tell me and Austin a bit more.
The country I'm from, though.
Oh yeah, you've got the country she's from. She's got big love for it. One of the things you've told me about a little bit, but I want to know more about, especially for Austin here. The arranged marriages, how does that work there? What have you seen personally?
The woman's family. Oh no, the men come and ask for hand in the wedding. Like, they come. The girl has to make some fucking tea and lunches and shit.
Tell me everything that leads up to this.
Hold on.
Let's take a breath. Let's take a breath.
Good morning. How far is this?
It's like a third, a little bit more than a third.
Oh Lord, okay, thank you.
All right, all right.
Look.
Let's get to the top of this little step thingy.
Okay.
But I'm picking up that question.
Okay, Captain Willie.
Start to finish, because like you were in Nepal up until age 15. So what did you see?
Well, it's not even that. I mean, right now I don't have a partner. So how that works is one of your relatives is like, oh, is your daughter in love? Does she have a partner? If my family says no, look around. They bring suitors, right? Wealthy family. Obviously, the man has to have his own, you know, whatever, depending on what I want. So they bring suitors. I pick from the bunches. I get to pick, but also it's hard because you don't know these people. And whoever you pick, you probably talk to them a little bit, and then they start arranging the marriage.
How quick
So you
does
don't actually have like a dating procedure, really?
Not really. Back in the
You get
days,
to know someone.
back in the days, they do the whole, you know, the man comes over, likes the girl. Women really didn't have a say because they're young, they don't know anything. And the marriage happens in like a month or two.
a month or two? You answered my question. I was about to ask, how fast does this all take place?
Back in the days, I wouldn't do that. Like, let's say I don't have a man by 30 and they bring a man. I'd at least want to talk to him for 6 to a year. 6 months to a year. Just get to know him, you know. Given you don't really know a person, even in this whole lifetime, because people change, but you at least know like a little bit about the person versus let's jump into marriage. What if he's an alcoholic and he beats on women?
Exactly.
You know?
You can find that out in 2 months.
I feel
Come
like
on.
Dating is an important aspect.
It is.
Of
As
that
well
type
as
of
living
thing,
with the
but,
person.
I mean, I can't say that necessarily the other way is wrong because successful civilizations have been built on it. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I'm going to ask a slightly unrelated question. Have you ever lived with anybody besides your family?
No.
So that'd be a big change up for you. Did you know anybody who had an arranged marriage? Any friends? Anybody from school?
Yeah. A lot of them. And that blows my mind because you decided to graduate fucking from 12th grade and got married, never even had a boyfriend, lost your virginity to that man. And I feel like me, I went through a heartbreak. So now I know what to weed out in a man. Versus when you get married, especially with the programming, we don't get divorced. We make it work. And you marry that man at 20, you're stuck for life unless you really are like me. Which is like, nah, I'm not doing this, you know? So, yeah, I've seen people do that and it doesn't make sense to me.
How's it work for them if you follow them on socials or anything?
I mean, pictures lie. People don't post it bad.
Of course not, but can they even post any good pictures? Or does it look like some of them are still
yeah,
together 8 years later?
They're in Australia together, all that, but as a man, I feel like even at their age 21, they're not done exploring. You know? They're gonna cheat.
So I've seen some other thing. I've seen some theories that kind of go against that.
break.
You say what, Willie?
I've seen some theories that kind of go against that.
What?
The whole get it out of your system type thing, when people say like go to college and you know get it all out of your system.
What's wrong about that?
Well, some people say that the reason that works for college is because you were able to separate like a behavior that you personally lived by for many years with a place and time that is a temporary place and time. I saw some other people, really they're like people on Twitter who knows what they really do in real life, but they were saying that it's like more of a bug you give yourself to go out and like think that, you know, there's...
I agree,
the grass is always greener. There's
To a
different
certain point.
experiences to get with different people. So you chase them all and then they run together.
I agree to a certain point. Like, me being single for this long, I've seen everything. I've done everything, you know? But that also means, like, I've gotten everything on my system. So, like, when I get married, I would assume my man did too. Like, you know, like little things. Like, what time is it? 7:46 in the morning. I don't want to talk about a threesome, but like that's one of the things that men fantasize about a lot, right? Oh, I want to have a threesome, bitch. Didn't you get that out your system? Like, I'm not going to give it to you.
Most men can't just go get that out of their system unless they pay at least one of the two other participating parties.
Well, whatever. Do whatever it takes for you to get it out the system. But don't ask that from your woman, because that's going to make a woman feel like, I don't know.
Well,
Unless you give it to me. Well, tonight, you know, again, it's too early for this conversation, but...
wow, look at that.
Oh my God, this is scary.
I like all the big rocks around here. I'm wondering where they came from. Because it's not a
You know,
particularly
Austin?
steep mountain, so like where do they...
You know, I used to hate this shit, like, especially summer, because there's no green. So I used to be like, who wants to just see rocks, right? But today, like this, is pretty. Seeing rocks in between all
There's a fair amount
these.
of green out there. It's mostly green.
But this is the evolution of Earth, you know? Right? They trickle down. That's why some of them are like that. And
So
humans.
what's interesting is in this area, all the rocks are super soft.
Soft.
In
Oh,
Colorado,
yeah.
or I guess, you know,
Yeah.
soft, and they're all kind of eroded and smooth.
Yeah.
In Colorado, they're all still really jagged and rough. They haven't been weathered down in the same way
Austin,
yet.
can you take a picture of me, please? I'm gonna go.
I will warn you that I don't take a lot of
Just
social media worthy photos.
Take
I'll
a
do my
lot,
best.
just because you can delete them. There's infinite storage.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
take a shit ton. You only need one or two that are good, and she won't even post them anyway.
Alright, ready? One, like, I'm just looking over. Can you go a little, like, lower? Because it makes me look big. Alright. Yeah, one more. Alright, good. Thank you. Like you said, I barely
Hopefully I
even
got at
posted.
least one good one.
You're good. They're all live. Look at him.
That's a good spot to view.
Oh, I forgot about the drone completely. Maybe I can get.
To fly drones out here?
I don't know. It's really touchy, but you might as well bring it in and see if you can.
Yeah, just do it until someone tells you you can't.
No, that is not a good way of doing it. You don't want to mess with the feds, but the drone,
That's true.
the
That's
drone
what
app,
fall under.
What?
the drone,
Federal Aviation Administration.
the drone apps will let you know if you're allowed to fly. But I've had one time it wigged out on me. I launched my drone in downtown.
Yeah, you told me about this.
I launched my drone in downtown San Diego, and it was like, yeah, you're cool. Wait, never mind. Like, once my drone's in the air, it's like, you are in a restricted airspace, landing. And I watch my drone. I'm just standing in between some buildings, and I watch my drone shoot up in the air and then fly over a building and then out of my sight completely.
This takes a year.
And it was like landing somewhere safe, returning to home, and then
Where is somewhere safe? Tell me where you are.
it got the home point completely wrong. And I found it luckily it landed in a parking lot of a business that was not currently open and had a fence. So I just had to hop the fence and go get my drone. But that was stupid. It's like watching $500 just fly into the air and never come back almost.
Yeah. That happened to my cousin.
What happened to your cousin? Do you know specifically?
In Nepal, he was flying and I think it crashed onto something.
So this guy came into Best Buy, right? When I worked at Geek Squad. He shows me the drone footage of when he lost it. I was like, wow, you actually have the footage of when you lost it? How'd you get the footage? It must have been the preview footage that gets sent to your phone. He's like, yo, I got the protection plan on this $1,000 drone. Can I get a new one? It's like, well, yeah, sure, buddy. I just need the old one. He's like, it's in the Himalayan mountains. Look at this video. And imagine a giant crevasse, like a fissure or something between two big ass cliffs essentially, but there's a rock that's like fallen in and is like wedged between it, and he's standing on the rock and you see the drone do some cool ass maneuver where it shows him, and then the drone goes like zooms out and then goes into the crevasse, and then you see the drone get like sucked to the side of like the chasm wall, and then just tumble down.
Oh dear.
And he was like, dude, it's 1,000 feet down at the bottom of a crevasse.
Irretrievable.
And I was like, oh, you should have gotten it, dude, because we would have given you a new one if you had even
What's the
gotten
point
it.
of the warranty?
You can't just exercise a warranty without turning in the damaged one. Otherwise, anybody could do that.
No,
I know I broke it.
I hear that, but he's got footage of it. Yeah,
It's not like he was lying.
Well, I was paid $14 an hour at the time, so I had to give him the answer that was by the book on that case.
Yeah, I get that. You gotta do what you gotta do, but that is unfortunate. Dude, it's a risky thing, man. Flying in places like that.
That'd be hot, like if I paid for protection, I really did it. Should be like iPhone. You know?
I don't know how I works.
What?
I have broken phones in the past. I have a very durable phone case right now. Unfortunately, I have not broken this one.
The amount of Americans who have broken their phone or lost a phone is more than who haven't. I think my dad is a rare,
This is cute. Look at this.
a rare breed who hasn't broke his phone. Yeah, this is cool. Look right here.
This is hella cute.
I bet this piece was right there a long time ago, and then it just fell over right there.
Yeah, because like, look at the way it is,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like
Yep.
this little curve goes in there. Look at Mother Earth. So cool. Do you think an earthquake would fuck it up?
An earthquake of a significant magnitude?
Not that, but like, you know the rocks, like.
I think that there are probably at least a few rocks around here that are just unstable enough to where a decent earthquake might get them moving.
Right. I mean, depends on the magnitude, right?
Yep, I would imagine so.
You think a 7.5 would fuck it up?
I don't know anything
That's
about
probably
how
enough to fuck it up.
powerful a 7.5. I know
Oh,
that
it's
it's high
powerful.
up there, but I don't know how it feels.
Nepal was demolished after 7.5.
Yeah, it's a logarithmic scale, right? So
You know what I was doing?
What are you
your
doing?
nails or something? Who knows?
Oh no, the biggest one, I was out here in America. But there was an earthquake. Remember I was watching, I forget what it was, Twilight or something. And like the everything started shaking. And my brother was on the sofa, I was on the floor. I look over and I'm like, did you fart? And
What?
no. I don't know, it just was him. And he was like, no.
The whole building shakes and you thought your brother farted. That's amazing.
I don't know, I didn't know.
Damn cut.
So just a memory, you know? And then he did it again. And we started hearing just everybody screaming. So we go out the balcony, look outside. Everyone's just like outside. So we ran out the house. Then I see the homies coming from their area. My mom wasn't home. So we calling her, but the network is bad. The homie goes, you know what I was doing? I was taking a shit. He said he was mid-shit and he had to run out the house.
Finish it off.
I was like, did you what, motherfucker?
Dude, taking a dump, like a violent one, like one you can't just abandon easily during an earthquake or some sort of disaster, would have to be... Well, there's certain ones you take where you're like, okay, I can get half of that out and I'll store the other half for later, that's fine.
No, and it's like, that reminds me of turbulence on a plane. It scares me.
It does feel the same, like
Yeah, I think it would be absolutely crazy to be in a strong earthquake. Everything around you would be shaking.
Yeah.
I've never been in a situation where the whole world is shaking around me.
Yep.
Sounds quite intimidating.
Sheesh.
No, it seems to have stepped up in difficulty. There's a lot more steps, and we seem to be ascending at a quicker rate.
Austin, did you ever go to one of like me and Sid and AJ's Let's see, the hikes you would do in Boulder. Did you ever go on any of our Boulder hikes? Didn't we bring you on one with Kate?
I think we did one at one point.
We went on one with Kate.
Man, I have a hard time going on hikes and stuff with Sid because he just likes to full steam ahead the whole time. Just...
No, dude, you gotta go with Sid. Sid and AJ do not fuck around, dude. And they're
it's like a race. It's like a subtle, low-key race to the top.
But we don't. Once it gets to like, but then once it starts getting to bouldering and off-trail stuff, dude, there has been more than one scenario where we have almost died in situations we have put ourselves in voluntarily on the mountain.
Oh, yeah,
but yeah, like we would go off the cliff. I swear, you, me, Kate, and Cole went on a hiking trip once, and Kate was not prepared for what we would make of a hike. Like, we're going like up this shit where it was allowed.
Yeah, make our own trail, the Trailblazers.
One time Sid wanted us to climb up into a really dangerous spot where the consequences of falling would have been a 14,000 foot fall to your death. And
I've been in a couple spots like that, and I don't like doing it anymore, dude, because I get vertigo. I don't remember when it started happening, but dude, being like on the edge of like a sheer cliff just makes my vision do weird stuff, and I don't like being on the edge like that, you know, with weird vision. Like, so I go to this hotel in Mexico every now and then with my family, and they have like a 10-story, 12-story, resort, and go to the top of it, even with the glass window right there, looking straight down, it's so uneasy. But it's not a fear of heights, it's a fear of falling. We're getting into the clouds. Let's go. My ears just popped.
Big steps, Alina.
Big steps. Yeah. There's poop on like 6 out of 10 of these nice like sitting rocks. I mean, that's probably why there's poop, because it's a nice sitting rock, but
You just gotta sit and poop, yo. I keep getting recommended this Instagram reel with this like white rapper who wears this weird mask or makes his face look all freaky, and he raps about eating poop, and his edits are really freaking good, and the way he does it is that
you seem like the super skits weirdo that would actually be eating his poo, or is he just joking about it?
I'd be consuming all the poop that I'd be pooping, yeah, I don't know, it's something like that, right? And when he does these shorts where it starts off like a normal comedy short, and then a cool editing twist happens and suddenly you're listening to that same song about eating poop again. And I'm like, what the fuck?
You want to take like a 5-minute breather?
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a good spot up there. Oh, but over here.
That's a fantastic stopping point because we got 1%, baby.
Squished it in here, what the hell?
Ooh, it's pretty. Nobody tell, okay?
I don't know. I think going down is harder because you're like resisting the motion to just tumble down the hill.
Yeah, but I'm going up all the fucking do that shit. I did my leg day yesterday. Am I tired? Yes.
You just plowed up this hill.
Do I want to do it again? Possibly.
Gross.
Where is this thing?
I don't know. We should have asked those people just to make sure we were on the right path to what we were looking for.
We are, but there's no other path maybe.
Yeah, but just a sanity check, you know, just to make sure we're not insane.
No, we're sane.
We don't need that. We don't need directions, Bill. Keep moving.
Because him saying third is like, give me any hope.
Austin, I'm so glad that after like last night, not that we partied like hard or anything, but I'm so glad we woke up and like attacked the day.
Attack!
That's so much better than what we've done in the past.
You see this?
I would have to.
Already finished.
We were getting wet on that tree. It hasn't rained, so I don't know what the hell that was.
What is it called? Sit in English?
What English?
That's the word we use. Morning like little dew.
Morning dew.
Get it.
There's a little rabbit that just crossed the pathway there.
I guess there is a bit of morning dew. Some of these other plants have it. So, this is the junction.
Boy.
So we wanted to do the Woodsing Trail, right?
Yeah.
All right, then we're good. It's this way. For
You put in 300 feet?
That's that way. This is another junction where we can go either way.
Fry, Kogel,
I wonder if that's Kegel.
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 okay.
You ever do Kegels, Austin?
I do. You know, there's like TikTok videos of women being like, breathe. Now, this is how they say it. Push it in, push it out, push it in, push it out. And we all sit there and do it.
Well, what does it do for you? I don't know.
It's a Kegel exercise.
Yeah, I know that, but what does that do?
Makes the muscle in there strong.
Yeah, but what does that get you?
Um,
Is it like a bicep that you can flex?
yeah, when you're having sex, you could use it.
Oh, interesting.
You know it.
Have you ever seen TikToks on how to use a grapefruit?
Grapefruit?
Yeah. The grapefruit technique.
I've seen the movies.
The movies? I'm sorry, what?
I think I might have seen it somewhere.
I never heard of this.
Oh, I'm not describing it any further. Yeah, you get a big thick slice of grapefruit. You don't cut the slice in half, and you put a hole in the middle.
Huh. Oh no. I don't believe. I mean, it said 1.3 miles.
Oh Lord.
It's starting to open up a bit though. That's pretty cool. In fact, I like this. This is a cool shot.
You know, if I can't get
I
my...
can't tell if it's too dark or bright because the sun is in my eyes and it's just...
Anti-light.
What kind of, what capture settings do you get that on?
It's the thought that counts.
Right.
Huh?
What capture settings what lens did you use on that?
I'm using the 200 megapixels.
Oh, so you got like a really zoomed out shot that you can zoom in on later?
Yeah.
So only set your phone to that when it's bright out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, otherwise that sensor is nowhere near big enough to get, you don't want to take 200 meg shots at night, sorry. What you'd rather do is take the 50 megapixel shots or 12 or whatever. It uses pixel binning to turn like the 200 megapixel, you know, shot.
Dude, if you've got videos on this kind of stuff, you should send them to me because I've always been curious how to configure cameras properly.
It's still kind of confusing to me, but yeah, you got to keep in mind that like, yeah, it's a big fancy number, but that's not like, you remember the cameras we saw yesterday at Best Buy, right?
Thank you.
You know, the cameras that we saw yesterday at Best Buy, you know how big those sensors were, the lenses? Like, your sensors are like 1/4 of an inch, right? So they only really want to do those big, nice shots when you've got a lot of light.
Interesting. I mean, that makes sense.
Otherwise, use the otherwise the auto setting will do you a lot. Somebody watching this is gonna see this video and be like, wait, they turned around to look for her and didn't even wait up for her. We'll wait right here.
That is a stick. It's not a walking stick.
Suddenly I understand the old people.
That's an interesting walking stick if I've seen.
Yeah, there's some people that get two of them to like cross-country skiing as they go up the mountain. They also usually have a giant backpack on though too.
We could talk to my dad about that. He was a cross-country skier. I wonder if I keep doing these hikes, I don't know, are these world-class hikes? It's pretty darn nice. I've hiked in Hawaii and Colorado and Montana, Wyoming, a little bit of Colorado Springs in addition to the...
Yeah, dude, when we go to Japan, we can do Fiji.
But do you think like these kind of hikes, you know, if I show this stuff to my dad, do you think this would get him to come out here? My dad loves hiking. He's 72, he doesn't do much. 71. Sorry, I forgot, Dad.
Your dad's not an idiot. He knows there's mountains out in California.
Yeah, but no, a lot of people know stuff, but I think about this about advertising a lot. Like, there's a lot of times where people like know, like if you ask them, they'd be like, well, of course there's hiking out there, but they don't really know how beautiful and awesome it is, right? No. They don't know what we're looking at right now.
Right.
That's why I'm putting this all on YouTube for all of you to see.
Yep.
All one viewer. Congratulations.
Sure I look thick, yeah?
Oh yeah.
This is so pretty. Like summertime, it does not look like this. It looks like that over there, Austin. You see that? Mm-hmm. Like I'm surprised I've been here for 13 years and never done this. But you know what? I'm a gym girly now. Pilates girly, so.
About that exercise.
Okay.
Physical fitness.
Empty stomach and all. 7 miles? Who am I?
Yeah, that might
These
not have been the
bitches
wisest
never.
decision, but you know,
These bitches been,
only time will tell.
This is the best time to do it. Because I'm really working on losing weight on my stomach.
look at that bark. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Red, unusual. Yeah.
Is somebody paint it?
No, very doubtful. Imagine that somebody, yeah, see that again. Someone comes up with like a paint bucket and is like painting the roses red up here.
It's like maroon. That's pretty, like
Yeah,
red bottoms.
I like that.
Hey, you know what this hike is missing?
What's that?
What?
A Bluetooth speaker.
Ooh.
And hip hop.
I don't know, dude.
I'm
Sometimes
just
like,
kidding.
When I get into nature, oh, you're just kidding. Okay, all right.
I don't think Alina was, though.
Don't get me started.
But this is the thing though, yeah.
I don't think Alina was kidding. I think she was down.
I would be down, but then again, our music taste is very different. I wouldn't want to listen to Dick Chick right here.
You wouldn't want to listen to what? What wouldn't you want to listen to, Alina?
The little shit that you listen to.
You wouldn't want to listen to bass-heavy music coming out of a tiny Bluetooth speaker on a mountain?
No.
Dude, I remember we were up in Nederland in Colorado back in high school, and we were all partaking in hippie-esque activities.
Oh, like
And,
doing your homework and filing your taxes on time?
Anyways, we got to this like this place that looked like a straight up. It was taken from like a storybook fantasy world. This beautiful overrun with like moss and vibrant flora all over the place in the forest up in the mountains of Colorado. And so we're all starting to like kind of dip into there. And some of the buddies that we came with, they get their Bluetooth speaker, they turn it on, and they just start running, like mobbing into there, just blasting like gangster rap and stuff. And I'm like, oh my god, vibe ruined.
Vibe ruined.
It was all quiet. There's like a little river going off, so there's like tranquil little water flow. And then just being polluted by gangster rap being bumped from this Bluetooth speaker.
Bluetooth speakers can be used for good, but it's the bottom decile of people that ruin it for everyone, just like everything else, right? It's just like smoking weed and driving, normal people should be allowed to smoke weed and drive, but like there's the bottom 20% of people that ruin it for everyone else, right? Same with drinking a little bit during pregnancy. But no, apparently that's kind of a thing. Apparently there's a lot of things, like there's a lot of what sort of baby advisory? Oh, about solid food. Supposedly the general advice for babies eating solid food is to like prolong them eating solid food.
Yeah.
Longer than, sorry, I need to catch my breath. Longer than they could, well, a lot of babies could be eating solid food and chewing it sooner than we're making them, but we have too many, phone-brained parents nowadays.
Wait a minute, when you say solid foods, what exactly do you mean? Like chunks, like boiled carrots?
Stuff that you have to,
mean like,
no, boiled
like
carrot, that's like baby food.
Sandwich?
I don't know, I don't have a kid, but like solid foods that they have to chew. I guess we're not parents enough to even know what that means.
Because basically, I figure that once a kid has teeth, they should be capable of eating solid foods.
Yeah, well, you'd think that, but they delay the advice on when to give kids solid food because a lot of parents are not attentive enough to prevent their young kids from choking on it. So
that's interesting. I mean,
same with potty training. Not exactly the same consequences of choking, but potty training can be done way sooner than most people think.
yeah, I mean, it's just kind of one of those, I feel like if you're smart, you can pretty much not have to read too much into it and you'll do the right thing.
I don't get how even
Yeah,
dumb
if you're
people,
gonna give your,
I don't get how even dumb people
you're gonna
could,
give your baby a hoagie and be like, yeah, good luck. Then that's a little bit of natural
a
selection.
hoagie, you mean a
right
nappy? A hoagie's like a sandwich.
there. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be a hyperbole.
Oh, you're talking about the food thing still.
Wait, what did you move on to?
The potty training thing?
Oh.
I figure even like dumb people though, why would anybody,
That almost looks like a vulture head.
why would anybody like pay $70 for a box of diapers and be like, wow, I want to get them, I want to keep them in here as long as is recommended by the big diaper company, right? Good morning.
As long as Big Diaper says I should have.
Well, think about the lobbying industries. They gotta have that. You understand that there's like big baby industries in the natalism, right?
Big baby
So
industries.
would y'all consider solid foods for baby?
That's what I was wondering.
Well, think about foods that we don't even think about being solid.
Like,
when you
is
have a
chicken noodle
baby,
soup a solid?
No.
I assume
yeah,
it is
you
because
can easily choke
It's
on that.
solid.
Think about a
but
choking
it's-
hazard. A little piece of chicken down a tiny throat. That's
No,
a
we're
choking
not
hazard.
talking about like chunk. We're talking about, you know how like hot and sour soup where it has the what's it called? Egg is very like, you drop the egg in the water and then it's like, how do you know?
Well,
So
think
I
about
guess
what, okay.
the question is if you can
I think you
choke
guys.
on it or
Why
not.
are you bringing up this linguistic debate about like what is or isn't solid food? Like
Because
we
y'all
know
were
that baby
talking about
food.
it. I was too tired.
Because
Not you,
that was
not you.
That was part
That
of
was him.
That was part of the premise, and I need to make sure that we understand each other before.
Well, when you feed like people like under 4 months old food, it's like
4 months
liquid-
old. I figured. When do your
The
teeth start
kind-
coming in?
I don't know.
A little older than that.
I figured.
Yeah.
4 months
But like
old,
baby
yeah,
food is
yeah.
not solid food because it's like
I would
blended and
say at 9
pureed.
Right.
months, 6 to 9 months is when like
You
it would start
couldn't
folding
possibly
up.
choke on anything that's in a Gerber jar.
Right.
You could choke
Like,
on
it
chicken
would
noodle
be
soup.
like rice and like milk.
Have you
I
choke
don't
on
know if-
rice?
You can choke on
could.
rice
I
if
bet
you
it'd be
inhale it. You can
I bet it'd
asphyxiate
be
on
easy to
rice.
choke on rice.
You think
Like a
so?
wad of rice? I don't
A
know.
wad? Yeah, I guess you make.
We're almost to the
sticky
top,
rice.
guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it should
sticky
probably be
rice,
what,
but
like
it
a
has to be
mile?
gooey enough for it to be like watery consistency, you know?
There was just a lot of I saw a TikTok or a reel or a short form content the other day where as a girl just, very easy reaction content, reacting to the prices of formula at the grocery store. It's like $70 for a tin. I'm thinking like, what the hell? And you shouldn't be feeding your babies that stuff anyway because it's mostly garbage like.
So is that supposed to bridge the gap between breastfeeding and eating solid foods or what?
No, throughout human history, we have just gone, we don't need
Well,
formula.
I'm asking if that is the marketed purpose of that type of food.
Off the top of my head, a lot of women do have issues producing an adequate amount of sustenance for their children. I believe that could be due to stress, work, lack of education on the pumping methods and storage. I don't know.
I think for real,
There's-
we've evolved to a point where we are on a decent selection, not able to provide adequate sustenance for our newborns. Are you sure that's correct?
Formula is a huge thing. Formula is a big. Nestle is the number one, or Nestle is one of the biggest, if not the biggest, owners of the formula companies, right?
I I don't look
those
at
come.
baby formula. I got no business looking at babies.
Right, but you know that they've got like big money in keeping that, like, you know, spending money on doctors to recommend it and stuff like that, right? Because it's not
I figure it's a pretty big business.
it's not illegal to recommend doctors to tell mothers to not use their own milk in favor of Nestle's product, right? That's not allowed. You can do that. So yeah, $70 for a tin of baby formula. I don't know how fast that. I don't know how long that'll.
I suspect a tin is like maybe 2 servings.
Tin.
Yeah, a tin.
No, like imagine like you get your protein powder in it. Imagine like a tin of protein powder. It's not quite the big bag from Costco, but it's not quite the big jar.
Oh.
But it's like
Something like that.
I don't know. Imagine
Like
a coffee tin.
tin.
A jug holds liquid.
Oh, yeah, it's basically a liquid. I mean, it's not supposed to be a solid, am I right?
It's powder, bro. You know what, like.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm tripping. I thought you were talking about babies, baby formula.
Anybody watching this is how much we know about babies. Baby formula is a powder.
It's also how frequently we have little blatant misunderstandings about. And we just like spend 10 minutes trying to re-clarify that.
Also, we found out recently that chicks do not have balls. Yeah, our self-defense mechanism of kicking them in the groin did not work. She did get our money and my wallet. We'll get them next time.
A massive boulder that like split in half, I think.
This is so cool.
I think this is like a longer hike than the one last time, right?
Yeah, this one is rated as being hard on all trails.
Yeah.
And
It's a solid hike. It's 7-something miles.
Yeah, but that's both ways though.
Yeah, that's round
well,
trip.
is it not a loop?
I'm hoping.
Actually, I don't think it is.
I'm hoping it's a loop.
I don't think this one's a loop. I think there's another method. I think
But if not, that's all right.
I actually tried to get us to the shorter one too, but I'm glad I didn't.
These red ants, do y'all see it?
Yep, I saw them.
No, I missed.
I was gonna make a joke about not stepping on those because of my bug squishing earlier.
Don't step on the edge.
Again, more poop just like on a random flat surface.
Yep. Yeah.
As if the ground here is hard to poop on. Like this is a pretty normal ground. Coyotes, no. Wild animals don't like to poop where it leads others to know where they are.
Well, they don't want to, I think, poop outside their house, but I'm sure they'll poop in their stomping grounds.
A wild animal is gonna poop in the bushes.
They don't know we come here.
That did not
Yeah,
look
they
like
do.
dog poop. That looked like, yeah, it doesn't look like dog poop.
You ever seen The Whitest Kids You Know, Austin?
I've seen a few episodes.
You ever seen the one where like he breaks into an old lady's house and pretends that the old lady's his grandma, but she's just demented and he's just fucking with her, and he like
No, I don't.
blames her for shitting on the floor. You
Oh, cool. There's a bunch of telecommunications stuff up here.
know, it's just like Cowles Mountain. Let's go get that 5G directly into our brains, and then we can
Yeah,
communicate
my grandpa
directly
said a bunch of
with
stuff
Alex Jones.
Apparently, my grandpa set
Wirelessly.
up a bunch of stuff like that in Colorado around the mountains during his time in the field.
NASA got me working.
Wearing this waist trainer makes me want to kill myself.
What'd you say, Alina?
Wearing this waist trainer makes me want to kill myself.
I don't
is
know
it?
what the hell that thing could possibly
it's a
do for
waist
you.
Trainer?
Uh-huh.
What is it?
Like there's a sweat thingy
Oh,
inside,
Okay.
so it's suffocating me.
Why do you wear things that suffocate you?
Because the water weight right here, it makes me sweat, right? So that's the whole point of wearing it. Whenever you're doing cardio, wear it so you sweat from that area a lot. So that's why I'm wearing it.
Bug.
And of course, diet is the main thing, right? Which I'm working on. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
just wanna
heard
sweat
water
right there.
weight is a thing. In fact, I've heard that the only reason that the people in the UFC look so chiseled when they go, oh, lizard. Just a little guy.
If you see somebody that's chiseled on TV or UFC or anything like that, it's because they have no water weight.
It's because they basically trimmed down their weight so much that they're basically just
I recently
muscle
saw
and bones.
what is the word that's just used? Weightlifters?
UFC?
Yeah, so they use something called Apulin, whatever the fuck cream. So what
Okay.
you do is you wear that cream around your waist and then you wrap it around with a waist trainer or a saran wrap and then go on a hike or do cardio.
Gross.
So you sweat even more And it helps them. Obviously, again, diet is the main thing, but it helps them a lot when they use that cream and they do cardio.
I am suspicious of the claim that sweating out of a particular region is going to result in a significant reduction in
Oh, not at all.
weight from that region.
It doesn't. It just helps it. It's like a peace of mind, right?
Placebo.
That's why I say,
That's called a placebo.
yeah, but that's why I say.
So if you ever see a dude on like,
all right.
most of the time you see a dude looking all shredded like that, especially like think of Hugh Jackman looking all shredded for a promotional thing. No, it's also, well, yes, that too. He's got a personal trainer. He's spending all of his time working out. He's got a nutritionist.
Or Dwayne
And-
Johnson.
But when you see them with their abs all popping and stuff, you got to know that that's the worst, one of the worst days of their life because they haven't drinking water or like eaten much.
Yeah, some people are lucky enough to be able to be eating food and drinking water and still look like that.
Like I knew a man, was a football player, but he's not playing obviously. He does work out, but that man did not gain weight and had abs the whole entire time that I know him.
That was basically me until my metabolism started slowing down.
Well, Austin,
I haven't been eating more healthily, so I mean, I'm starting to gain a little bit of bulge in my body.
are you sure you just haven't been gaming and sitting on your computer desk a bit too much and not going to Muay Thai as much while having your alcoholic beverages almost a little too often?
Hey, yeah, I do. I think that might have something to do with it.
Alina, I can give that to this guy. This guy's like my best friend. And by
I should probably get back into Muay Thai. I was doing that pretty frequently, and I was in good shape when I was doing that.
And to be clear, the alcohol thing was not really. You don't drink a lot. It's just like.
I suppose it's fair.
But think about it. It's all stacking. It's like your
Yeah.
interest.
Let's do that. I just want to
maybe we'll take it easy to a good spot so we can
Right
actually take it. Yeah, that's it.
Like, I used to struggle gaining weight so much back in the days. When I tell you I was just like 100 pounds, it was crazy. Okay, there's no shade there. And then, as soon as I hit like 26, boom. And then that work from home and sales job, just sitting down, I started gaining weight. And that's why I'm just like, losing weight is really fucking hard if you don't have that discipline. But now it's like I used to take supplements to gain weight. Versus now it's like, bitch, you don't eat and you still gain weight. What the fuck?
Yeah, I didn't start gaining weight until I started doing like Muay Thai more seriously, and then I started eating more, and my body was actually like trying to put on more weight because of the exercise. And so I think stopping when my body was trying to ramp up for that was not a good idea because now it's in that cycle, and I'm not actually putting in the work.
Are you taking videos of us?
I've been videoing this entire thing.
Willie's like, walk, bitch.
We're almost there.
How do you know?
Because it said 1.3 miles. So everything in the modern world is stacked against you when it comes to that almost.
I don't know. But the fact that we're living this lifetime together, I love it. Like he's teaching me something this lifetime, you know?
Oh, speaking of ants, look at that big ass ant.
Oh! Oh my god, that's probably like the queen.
It's a big boy.
Hey, y'all.
I was just putting my finger for perspective.
Oh, hold on.
We're not gonna squish it.
No, I wasn't gonna
No. I thought he was gonna put it on his thing.
Austin's a hippie.
Fuck.
Look at that. You can tell this guy's not gonna
I'm
hurt.
hippie-esque.
I remember going on a hike over there by Del Mar. I was wearing like a full bodysuit, like nothing was showing. And somehow an ant got on my thigh, and it was a red one. Bitten, the next day it was blue.
Wow.
And
Wow.
I'm like, how the fuck did you even get there?
Blue. That's gnarly.
Yeah,
It's not good at all.
motherfucker felt like a beast.
Again with the dog shit on a rock or some sort
Dude,
of.
that's not a dog.
If it as
I
for
don't know what your dog's poo looks like, but
I mean,
that's
not-
not what dog poo looks like.
not too dissimilar to that. So, Alina has this big ass dog, right?
So you say.
It was a gift from her ex, interestingly enough.
Okay. Is that going anywhere else.
I just think that's weird. Like, wouldn't the ex want the dog? Like, did he get it for you, or like, was it a gift for y'all?
For my 21st birthday. Part of it is because that motherfucker wanted me to be home after I turned 21 to take care of the dog. You hating ass bitch.
Dude, I love how
So it was like a.
this plant is. Dude, that would make a nice little house plant. Put a light under that. Put it in a fancy pot.
Here, please.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The man behind the masterpiece. My stick.
Is this part of the path, or are we?
We have deviated from the path, which is right there. I bet it might.
It gets around.
Is it?
Yeah.
It looks like a little fortress.
Nobody knows that song. We're going on a trip. And I figured I should
I feel like I've heard it before.
zooming through the sky. A little outside. No?
Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Little Einstein.
Whenever I used to take a tab, I used to fucking listen to that song.
But I think the last time I heard it, it was part of a dubstep song or some sort of wompy womp song.
Yeah, it's truck.
Yeah, those plants are sick. I like how the bark is like deep red already. It's really curvy. Like a nice ornamental house plant. Or house feature. Whatever. Dude, right here. Looks like it'd be the level picture for like a James Bond level. You're infiltrating the telecommunication system on the island. You're gonna enter it from the flank on the mountainside. Infiltrate it and plant the rat.
You think there's any video games where the map design is just a trail? There's guys that pop out of bushes like this.
Oh, you mean like a literal trail? 'Cause I was gonna say, yeah, I mean, they're just called like hallway games. You basically are directed down a path.
I want a hallway shooter where it's just going on a hike like this.
And what, like aggressive animals jump out at you?
Aggressive animals, yeah, that works.
What were you gonna say?
Inner city muggers hop out of the
Inner city mud.
Yeah, wildlife, inner city. Yeah, I don't know. Have this in the next GTA. I want to hike. GTA 6 stat.
I bet there is going to be a mission on GTA 6 where you can go on a hike, and odds are, knowing GTA 6, something's gonna happen that's gonna let you use your gun.
There's a split, but with no explanation. I don't know. I see what
Do you figure it goes up and around? There's a Dude, my stomach feels empty, even though I ate a burrito.
There it is. We made it, Alina.
Hooray! Dang, now that melody's running through my head. Thanks,
Now,
Alina.
better not be shy taking my picture up there.
Alina, you know I'm not.
You're a little bit more sure.
I was taking pictures like a weirdo of you. What do you mean? Exquisite highway. A testament to America's infrastructure.
Is that a fact?
Others may have highways, but we have the best highways. Except for the Autobahn. I really can't compete with that one.
That's where you wanted to go.
That's a good question.
All right, we made it to the top of Potato Chip, though. About 2.5 hours, I'd say. We could do better.
Come on.
We can do better.
10,000 steps from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. You bitches can never.
You have anything to say after that, Austin?
That's 20,000
That was a
steps.
good hike.
That was a great hike.
Great way to start the morning.
Like there was no sun. We just started feeling the sun. So everything was great.
And it's starting to beat down.
Not what's his face following me.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't go too close there. Okay, ready? Ready?
Yeah. Only behind this fence, though.
All right, we appear to be at some sort of Native American tribal site with some tribal relics, the likes of which humanity has long since forgotten the knowledge of how they work. They even have things written here in a foreign language, that of which we cannot transcribe. No trespassing in private property. The meaning of which,
the tails of it.
the meaning of which I cannot decipher. There's more. There's more up here, abandoned. Nobody to maintain them. Many have not seen these for centuries. We have built a visitor center next to it to commemorate the occasion. Ooh, submarines.
See, that's Ramona. Oh, I mean, the way to go to Poway. Is it? Where's Costco in them? 222. Oh my God, that's my angel number.
What's
I thought it was your credit score.
Fuck you.
What's an angel?
Angel number is
What's that?
like just numbers, numerology. But
Numerology.
it signifies like some meaning to it. So 222 is alignment. That's what they say. Hey,
Why
move.
though?
Huh?
Why is 222
The number
alignment?
2 represents alignment. It means some. So like you see how all 222, right? In numerology, if you add them all up, that's 6. So forget what 6 is, but usually 2s means alignment. Move, really?
But why? What's aligned in a 2? Shouldn't a 4 or like a what would be a good one? I guess a 4 is all
So the number
aligned.
2,
It's
number
got several
1
aligned
means.
lines.
So number 9 means new beginnings, right?
Okay.
And then there's no 10s because it's 1 through 9 in numerology. So 2s is alignment. So when I say alignment, so let's say I keep seeing 222s. Let's say I'm thinking about something. I'm thinking about a job or like making a certain amount of money, and I see the number 222. It gives me a perspective of, damn, I'm in alignment. Like whatever I'm doing, it's like a confirmation from the universe, right? Again, this goes back to what we talked about earlier. Why is it always good things? Why is it not bad things? It's just, it gives you peace of mind when you know about these.
I never knew that though.
You never like seen people like have like talk about angel numbers?
No.
Yeah.
So
Like-
everyone's is different. My alignment number would be different.
No. So we seen 222. So that means
Or
Like, this
my
is
alignment
all
number
of
could
ours.
be a different thing.
this is all of ours. No. 2s just mean alignment. 5.
But my angel number could not be alignment. It could be something else. Is what you're saying.
So 222. Now the number 2 just stands for it's alignment, meaning like you're on the right path, right?
Right.
Let's say we see 5s.
Yeah.
Like 555. That means like change. So there's change happening soon in your life again.
So could my angel number be 555?
Your angel number could be anything. Let's say you see a number pretty frequently, pretty often in number plates. When you see things like that out of nowhere, there's 222s up in the fucking mountains of Potato Chip Rock. Now 2s has been my number, right now, currently.
I don't know
in
if
my
I
life.
have a number.
No, so this is the thing.
Tell me.
You see it. You see it often, right? Now that we talked about it, if you see 3 numbers in sequence and you're like, oh shit, 555, Google it, what does it mean, right? So it's not like, oh, you have a specific one as Austin. No, it's just what you see frequently. That's your number for the time being. Does that make sense? Pretty sure it doesn't. Let's see. I'll tell you.
Well, it sounds like basically the idea of almost kind of in line with the idea of confirmation bias, where like your brain kind of seeks out information that particularly supports like a thought.
Exactly. Let's see.
We're not working in these environments. We don't have to worry about these. Just walking.
We should. Are we gonna head to the very end of this paved road, or are we gonna go down?
We're down. There's nothing.
Oh, another little lizard. There's a lot of lizards out today. Let's go see what's going on at this building. Big old electrical box. Oh, dude. Your protection required. I bet if that thing started right now, that would scare the hell out of us.
Big ass generator.
Yeah. Go smoking.
We've become them.
Feels like we accomplished so much.
Let me see how many steps I'm at.
10K before 10 a.m. I love this life.
11,596.
That's what it shows. Well, maybe you walk a lot like before you figure it out. Get me?
Austin, you should consider getting yourself the Galaxy Watch if you do anything outdoorsy. It's kind of cool to have the stats.
What's down there, dude? Dude, what's down there, dude?
All right, I need to go explore California more.
You guys want to see what's down there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, there's so much to see in California.
I wish you didn't have to go back so soon. We could spend a week here just doing shit.
Yep.
Do you think somebody would be willing to come back out with me when I drive back and then fly home?
Who?
I said, do you think? Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, everybody. I probably have the most flexible schedule out of anybody back home.
Another potato chip.
Huh?
They're shaking that.
That's a nice boulder. Now, this is about the conversation we had earlier where stoners will look at a place and be like, man, I'd love to smoke there.
I mean, this
Cool.
is a great
I
spot.
think I will.
This is a great little thing.
So, I am starting to get to the point where I would like to go down to get some fluids.
Yes.
So, I'm
You
done.
want some water?
I'm done.
I offered this guy
around.
fluids earlier.
Fluids.
Fluids.
Whatever that means. Sure, yeah, take some water. That would be
This
cool.
guy needs some
Thank you.
water.
Yeah.
Look at that thirsty ass. Look at this thirsty ass.
Oh, yeah, also human error for sure. I'll take responsibility for that.
Love a man that takes accountability.
Look, I had my vape bag. I reached in my pocket and didn't feel it and had a mini heart attack.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We used to call him Billy because he was in Billy too.
Dude,
Billy Billington.
Spectrum was so. My friend who's working there now, I was like, hey man, I'll try and stick around long enough to hold up.
Hold up.
I'll hit it.
Hey, look at this picture. There's 2 hummingbirds.
Oh, I remember you talking about
Yeah,
that. Is a
look
really
at
good
it.
shot.
Okay, I got that. I got that.
Yeah,
You
I
want a
remember. That
cookie?
was really good.
You want a cookie?
Yeah. I'll take whatever sugar you can give me.
Hello.
Yes, I was hiding it from the normies.
I think that was the best picture you took with me. But ah!
See, Alina, that's why you don't wait to try and capture one. You just start firing.
No, I know.
'Cause I didn't plan that.
I like it live because now you can see the birds.
Okay,
coming
since
in.
I took that one, like, send me that one, because I'm proud of that. That's sick.
Why you only just walked in? I'm kidding.
Why would I need? After all the ones without clothes you sent me? Why would I need that one?
That was supposed to be fun too. Oh, look at the dog.
Getting two. I feel like people can spend a lot of time trying to get hummingbirds that are flying in a shot. And you just did it casually.
I'm gonna go on Google and find the picture.
Yeah, like I couldn't have done that if I tried.
You said what, honey?
I couldn't have got that shot if I tried. I had no idea that was a
You didn't. That's
possibility.
why when I saw them, I was like, you better have been clicking on that thing.
Oh, you know my trigger finger itching.
I heard those fingers were good. Spiritual meaning behind hummingbirds. Hummingbirds are widely regarded as powerful symbols, with deep spiritual meaning often representing joy, resilience, and healing. And what do you know? I got resilience tatted on me. Messengers bringing encouragement and signs from loved ones who have passed. You know what? Yesterday I went to the temple. Woo! Austin, you're gonna fuck me up if you follow me.
What are those ass
Yeah,
shoes ain't doing you well today?
Earlier,
Feel free to stay out of the way.
Earlier,
Don't worry
I
about
said,
trying
like-
to catch me.
yeah, he was like walking, we were walking up, and he like looked like he was falling, so I like went like facing him like,
Jesus.
and I was like, what would I have done
There's
if
like
he
no.
fell?
There must be no grip on the bottom of my
Yeah.
shoes.
You wore it all out on the way up. Oh, down. It would be easier going down for sure.
Hey,
We
look,
should go to the shoe store. Get me some new kicks.
hey, let me finish my story.
Yeah, go on.
So I went to the temple yesterday because I guess my parents, like they like talked to the priest, shaman, whatever it's called, and they said my grandma, who probably passed away when she was 65 or in her 60s, and I was young, she wasn't happy with us because it sounded like she wasn't like transcended to another dimension, like her soul needed that. Does that make sense? So we went to the temple.
Your grandma's soul.
Yeah, my
Okay.
grandma on my dad's side, and she passed away a long time ago when I was young.
All right.
So we went to the temple to do like a ritual, which somehow, like yesterday, I was like, I want to go to the temple because I want to, like, I do pray, but I just felt like going to the temple because I don't know, I felt like there was a calling. So I went in there, prayed, did my own thing, and then did the ritual. And certain point of the ritual, I was like, kind of getting goosebumps when they were saying her name and shit. But looping that story back into hummingbirds, they are seen as messengers bringing encouragement and signs from loved ones who have passed, as well as reminder to appreciate the present moment and to find joy in small things.
For those who haven't been to this kind of temple, what's it like?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. First off, like, what temple? Like, so is there a sect of religion that this temple falls under? Like, what is it? What would it be?
Hinduism.
All right, so they're called temples, and
Yeah.
that you would go visit and. Okay.
And you probably have a bunch close by, right? Here in San Diego?
Yeah, but like when I go to this temple, again, Hinduism has a lot of gods, like millions of them.
Right.
There was Shivaji there. There was Ganesh, the elephant god. There was Lakshmi, which is the goddess of wealth. you know,
I think
Krishna.
I bought a statue of Lakshmi from the Gem and Rock show in Colorado, actually.
So there were like god and goddesses that I'm used to, right? But again, because we have like millions, I don't know all of them. But basically, it's just statues of all of our gods. We
That sounds cool. I like.
yeah, we bring offerings, which is, you know, fruits, flowers, and present it to them, pray, ring the bell, and that's about it, you know?
What kind of schedule? Because, like, you know, Christians, they traditionally go on the Sundays, early morning if they... nowadays they're getting flexible with that too, but...
Yeah, with us, it depends, right? So, and this is why I love astrology, because Saturn and Saturn, Mars, they're all related to like a certain god in our culture.
Okay.
Now, if you ask what Saturn and everything is, everybody in our life, which if you guys don't know astrology, you don't know this, we all go through a Saturn dasa, which is dasa just means bad luck, right? 7 years is how long it lasts. Now,
Oh
I'm not
dang!
saying-
I thought that was only if you broke glass, but you're telling me that happens to me either way.
It happens to you either way. Like all of us in our
Damn.
life go through that in a certain amount of years. So like from the age of 26 to 30, we're gonna go through that. Pre-shadow, the real one, and then you get out of it. And life just fucking seems amazing after that. But you go through a lot of hardships, ups and downs. Now Saturn isn't all bad. Saturn is like your daddy. He wants you to be disciplined. Because at the end of the day, we know ourselves, right? We know what we need to do to get to the point where we want to be. But sometimes as humans, we fall into patterns of just bad habits or the habits that we've been continuing since a fucking child. So you get karma for that because you're not disciplined. You're going back on your word. So Saturn isn't just bad. Saturn also rewards you when you're disciplined and you basically keep your own promise, if that makes sense. Now it is kind of deep if you don't know about astrology.
So who is Saturn?
Saturn is a planet.
Well, no, I know Saturn is a planet, but but surely you're not meaning to say that the planet is responsible for these times of bad luck, or are you?
No. So when I went to this Indian temple, there's 7 types of like there were 7 types of dasas with like statues where like you just pray and like, you know, just provide offerings.
Okay.
Different planets, like if you feel like that planet is blocked or something, because let's say Venus is ruled by the planet of love. So if you have blockages in being creative or being creative or love, if you have problems with things like that, you would go and satisfy the planet of Venus, right?
So the planet of Venus, like, so I didn't realize that astrology had sort of like practices, like dogmatic practices.
Yeah.
I thought
It
it
goes
was just
beyond
like an
that, yeah.
understanding.
It goes beyond like I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Pisces, you know what I mean? That's why looking at your birth chart, it's like discovering yourself.
So is that where blessing crystals on full moons, is that under the same branch of ideology? Or
Kind of, because moon, like back in the days, like moon is associated with a lot of things if you think about it. Our emotions are heightened, the waves, right? Water, Earth is 75% water, so that tells you a lot. So full moon water is very precious. Now, how do you prepare it? You just go outside, bring a fresh water, and it's intention, right? You don't have to be a witch to do this, but it's just pure intentions. You put some spell, could be anything. When I say a spell, I'm not talking about voodoo shit, like bad shit, but like you make cleansing water, you know? Again, everything comes down and trickles down to it being faith and belief. So that's it. Like if you don't have that, then don't fucking do it, you know?
That's a fair statement for sure.
Yeah. Because and then that's why like when people say, what do you do, like the crystals and shit, I have nothing to say that when people are against it, because at the end of the day, it's faith. Like you don't have to believe in what I have to believe in.
If it does it for you, it does it for you. If it doesn't,
yeah,
it doesn't.
Again, law of attraction. If you think that's working for you, because our minds are so powerful and capable of really manifesting and healing everything in the body, really, you just have to believe it. That's why, like,
That's interesting. That could be an interesting topic to explore.
now I'll bring this.
The perceived difficulty of life from someone who is a severe skeptic versus somebody who is not, who leans on the other side of that spectrum.
Yeah.
Because being a severe skeptic would make it harder to manifest that
Just
type
any
of outcome from those systems, those beliefs.
Now I'll bring this back. I'll loop it into quantum physics, okay? Joe Dispenza, I don't know if you guys heard about that man. He has this book called Becoming Supernatural. I read it halfway and I didn't read the whole thing because I have a bad habit of not finishing things. But Joe Dispenza wasn't an accident, paralyzed, I think like neck down or like waist down, right? So when that happened, what he did is like he went down a rabbit hole of just meditation and just using his mind to heal himself. And sure enough, after some amount of time, he did. Now, I say quantum physics because people like Willie.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good morning.
Hey.
People like Willie, he's more into science, right? Like, where are the facts? And Joe Dispenza talks about a lot of like brain waves, like just the meta waves, gamma waves, you know, alpha, theta, all of these. Like early in the morning, that's why you don't listen to rap shit where they just talk about fucking bad shit. Instead of that, listen to something productive. Or like just take it slow in the morning, right? Or meditate in the morning. Affirmations in the morning. Because that's when our brains are the most capable of manifesting whatever you do. Now, it's not just one day thing. But that book is great, and I love it because when I was going through some bad shit in life, and this is why I'm so passionate about it, because I was that person that was a victim, right? Negative. I'm always thinking, why is life happening to me? Like, why does this happen to me? But no, it's a change in perspective. It doesn't happen to you. Life is happening for you. It's up to you to understand, reflect on what's going on, what's the lesson in things, and move on from it. But back in the days, I was just like, God hates me. Well, of course, right? Men ain't shit. Of course you're gonna try not shit men. So it's like little things like that. It's such a, I don't know. Perception is everything, basically. It's a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, dude,
But thank you for letting me yap, and thank you for letting me. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Have you ever been to a Christian anything?
No, I want to though.
You want to?
No, yeah, you don't have any like, I don't know, it's
Like a church.
yeah, that's something that growing up as an American child, that even if you don't participate in religion, you will participate in religion at some point. My parents just didn't, you know, because my mom grew up Jewish and my dad was raised some form of Christian. And we did like this interesting thing where we did where we did Hanukkah and we did Christmas. And you think it's cool, and you think it's even cooler that my birthday was in the same month as all three of those. So I had my birthday, Hanukkah, and Christmas in December. You think it's cool, but really it just made my parents lump all the gifts into each other.
Yep.
So what would happen is sometimes I would get something cool for my birthday that I'd wanted all year, but then my brother would get like the same thing for Christmas. Like one year, I got a Game Boy Advance SP for Christmas. It was the coolest shit. It got the light up screen, Pokemon, hell yeah. But my brother got that same Game Boy Advance bundle, the same one from Costco, a few days later for Hanukkah, and I'm like, okay, but I don't get anything in June when my brother has a birthday, so it doesn't really even out that much. I didn't notice that till I grew up and was like, hey, wait a minute, that's why my brother had more cool gadgets than me growing up.
So you got a concept of money and acquisitions.
Yeah, well, also my mom bought my brother a sports car, brand new off the lot, so.
Oh, maybe like that.
Well, her brother, who she doesn't talk to too much, or didn't talk to too much, RIP, but she went to her Ford, Toyota, whatever, salesman brother, and was like, yo, my son needs a new Ford Focus, just a cheap one, you know, economy car. I don't even know why she was in the market to buy my brother a car at all for any reason whatsoever. He didn't even need a car at the time. He wasn't working or anything. Going to school. No, I don't even know why this was a conversation. But with that employee discount, my uncle got my mom to buy my brother a Ford Focus ST for like 20 G's brand new. And then he never drives it or changes the oil or anything.
That's a shame. Maybe I should. I wonder if it's out me.
It's a fun car.
On the discount.
255 horsepower in a little car like that. Ooh, it's fun. Ooh. And you can modify it easily to actually like, because Ford had to kind of tame it, right? Make the turbo lag and stuff kind of acceptable, but modify that a bit, and you've got a really fun car on the cheap. You can pick a Ford Focus ST up now for south of 15 grand, easy.
Austin, you want water?
Austin, agua.
Not yet. Thank you though. That's pretty conscientious of you.
I don't remember this.
Me either, but I think it's because it's way different to go up.
Ooh. Careful now, okay?
Dude. Oh, I almost just watched your ankle pop out your skin, dude. That
Oh boy.
was...
Almost twisted my ankle there.
Yeah, left.
So Austin, I need to do that BIOS swap. Do you think I should just learn how to... Do you think I should just use the cheap little Amazon solder kit I have? Trust it to...
If you want to do something on the like small like...
Alright, sometimes the GoPro screws up a bit and turns off before you quite expect it to, or you turn it back on and suddenly it's got to repair the file that just started recording. One day I will get a mirrorless Sony, but I'm not quite sure if I want to take a mirrorless down something like this or up it. We'll see. Excuse me. Excuse me. I got blessed from far. I got a long distance blessing here. Well, anybody who's watched this far, leave a comment, see if you appreciate how I've presented this. Let me know how I can change up anything about the editing process or the way I hold the camera, anything like that. Quick suggestions, I'm open to them. Obviously, you see, I don't do this too often, but I need to do it more. Kind of like an IRL channel mixed with some tour footage. I got an electric scooter, as you can see in my other existing videos. I've got a backlog that I need to upload of ones that are ones that I recorded a long time ago before I even really knew what to do with them. And then I've got a backlog of Insta360 footage I gotta edit, and that's a pain in the ass. It takes forever. Yeah, using DaVinci Resolve. Got a buddy. I want to try and give a shout out. I think his name is One Macadamia, or One Macadamian. Not sure. I'll figure that out in post, or not at all. I'm not going to go back and listen to this entire conversation. I don't know if other YouTubers do that. That sounds insane. It's going to be like a 4-hour hike. I already had this conversation. And I don't recall saying anything I particularly care to edit out, even on the spot earlier that I mentioned editing out. I will most likely not do that, but I find it funny in other videos when I hear I'm supposed to edit something out. I'm just not. Let's go join their conversation. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. So almost 10 years I've been smoking these, and I'm like, bro, this is the worst thing.
I used to have one of those, we call them mods. The big one, the big vapes that like
before
massive clouds.
Before disposables took over.
Yeah. So I used to have one of those.
I started
and
with those.
I remember being in college and in class thinking, when's the next break? When can I go out and rip this? And I thought, this isn't okay. And I stopped smoking.
How come you haven't got your brother to...
I started with the mods too, and then Juuls came out. So those were just easier, like smaller puffs.
No juice.
They're way easier and convenient, that's for sure.
No juice mess, right?
They make a lot more trash, and
like you can sneak it in, like you could do it anywhere without the big ass smoke.
How much are those?
Well, I don't know now. 36 for a whole pack.
No, like how much are those jewels? Those or those geek bars?
Geek bars, so they vary in price wildly. Some places will rip you off and still make you think you're getting a good deal.
Because of what? A bottle
35
of 15,
for 2.
A 15 mil was like what? Or 30 mil was like 15 bucks.
It could be as much as 30, but sometimes it would usually be about 22 after tax or something. You know what you're actually spending.
It's 30, almost getting me 30 because of taxes and everything.
We're talking about for the bottles of juice. Have you bought a bottle of juice recently?
Not recently, no.
So we used to buy the juice. We used to have the vapes where you'd have to drip the juice onto your coils and cotton every 4 puffs or so. We would build our own coils because inside you've got like stove coils, right, that heat up. That's what makes the vapor. And we used to make our own coils. We'd put cotton in it.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to actually get
I thought that was fun, especially when you would see people with the super neat coils that just gave beautiful heat up patterns and stuff like that.
Yep.
Heated up evenly. And
We
it was
used
just
to-
fat coils.
Austin.
Imagine like 10 years of smoking this shit. It's like, what the fuck is it doing in my body? Like,
So here's the thing.
If it's not combusting, it's doing a lot less than cigarettes. But I don't know how bad it actually is.
Alina, here's my philosophy. Look at like rock stars like Ozzy Osbourne. They drank a bottle of or 2 bottles of vodka every night and then got on stage for 30 years.
I keep kicking sand on your.
And then there's
I'm trying not
and
to
then
apologize.
there's people like my mom who were mostly healthy besides being like inactive and overweight.
Dude, yes, people are
So-
built different, Bill. You can't just be like, dude, the guy that happened to be like a rock star and
exactly.
die
No,
early because of drug overdoses is able to do it.
I don't. Well, I'm mostly saying like
Not to mention he goes like,
pick a. Well, I mean that's probably from singing. All right, pick a vice.
Good morning, guys.
How's it going?
no, it's
Not quite.
not
I'd say
yet.
maybe 50%.
But you got it though.
Maybe.
You got it. Almost there. That's how I was feeling. I'm like, am I there? No, so because it's this heat, we definitely have to hike early mornings, or like you said, sunset. But even then,
If you want that, if you can get some suntan going. I mean, you don't really need a tan going.
Yeah.
But for those who care,
So
you
she
can
needed a
get-
tan
you can
shot.
get a nice tan going. You can maybe like jog up it, and it gets so sweaty. You lose all that water weight you were talking about. This
Yeah.
thing doing. Yeah. Forget about it. Jogging in the middle of the day up a mountain.
oh yeah, I couldn't do that. So I'm sorry. I'm not strong enough for that. I think I'm strong, but not for that shit.
Just go and go and go. Don't listen to that voice that says you can't go anymore.
The voices are gonna tell me to
Until
kill
your
myself.
vision starts getting funny and you feel like you can't keep yourself going straight, you're fine.
They started at such a hot time.
What? No. I don't want to go through.
It's not even that hot out, Alina.
Yeah, it's not. Fortunately.
How's it going?
I know it's not, but I'm just saying.
Arizona can get up to like 110 degrees. Imagine trying to hike in that weather.
Oh,
Nobody actually does
I
that.
know, no one actually goes hiking at 110 degrees.
I wouldn't even go out. It would
But
piss
you
me off.
could if you were a bit sadistic.
I had a coworker one time tell me,
What's the definition of those words?
Sadistic is, I believe, enjoying or appreciating the suffering of others, pain and suffering of others, and masochism is basically the same but for yourself.
I had a coworker tell me that when he was in Arizona, I was like, oh, I want to come out there and bike with you. And he's like, well, you can't come now. It would literally kill you because it was summer. He's like, people go out and stuff like this and die from the heat.
How do you know?
I see the lens in the front.
Oh, does he move it like that?
Yeah, normally it's facing forward, but
Oh.
right now he's facing it backwards. Hello, world.
Duh.
Well, when you guys say something interesting, I pointed at you.
No, I just didn't know. I
Is that something interesting? Yeah.
I mean, not frequently, but I'm just kidding.
Sadistic and matches.
Sadism and masochism.
Oh, yeah.
How do you spell that second word?
MASOCHISM.
Okay,
Yeah,
I've seen
I
that
think there
word.
might be 2 S's, but I'm not certain.
Okay, you
Masochism.
know about the royal massacre of the King's Palace in Nepal?
Yes. Tell us about the royal massacre in the King's Palace of
So
Nepal.
we had a king country, right? Whatever that's called.
All right.
Dictatorship?
Monarchy.
Monarchy, there you go.
Kind of close.
Oh,
Fuck, I'm sorry, God. And the king's son, the oldest son that was gonna be the man that's gonna be on the throne, he used to smoke weed. Now we all know after we smoke weed is not a dangerous drug, right? He was in love with a girl that was Indian, which is not okay.
Oh.
The king is supposed to marry somebody from the royal family, which the girl was from a royal family.
Wait. How close is this royal family all together? Are we talking inbreeding here?
No, not at all. It's just like the sons, right? So we're not inbreed, like nothing inbred, but like they're just like the royal family. The prince wanted to marry the oldest son, okay? Marry this Indian royal girl. Mommy said no. The queen said no. Now this is just the backstory that they pinned it on the prince for killing the whole family. But why the fuck would he do that, right? Is my thing. Now
because they wouldn't let him have Juliet.
Yeah, but like that's just like
it's like the opposite of Romeo and Juliet, where they kill themselves. Instead, they're just like, we can't have him. I'm gonna kill all of you, and then I'm just gonna have him.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Now this is the story that they pan out to be. That this is where the royal massacre happened. So what happened is one day. Now, mind you, the brother of the king is not at this fucking Tuesday dinner that they always have. Supposedly he was in Pokhara. He didn't attend that meeting. Now we think like the general public that is all for the king, that doesn't believe that story that I'm gonna tell you about, we think that the younger brother, because he was never gonna be a king unless that king were to die, because his son was gonna be the king, right? So he was not at the family dinner. Now, Nepal is a small country. We have nothing but kukuris, which is our national weapon.
Kukuris?
Yeah. We don't have...
Tell me more about the kukuris. What is this?
Kukuris, I think it's in one of your guys' games that you play. It's a sword.
Alright, a type of sword, huh?
So you might pronounce it kukiri.
Kukuri?
I feel like I've seen that maybe in like more.
K-I-K-I-R-I?
No, Khukuri. Kukuri.
Maybe in like Mordhau?
It's in some of the games. Somebody's told me about this.
Valheim, maybe. Mordhau?
Interesting. I've never heard that weapon before.
I'll show it to you
I
later.
played a few RPGs.
Okay, but it's a sword.
So we don't have guns and things. But on this massacre, there was guns that was provided for somebody to kill the whole
by
fucking
who?
palace.
What nation was involving themselves?
India is my fucking thing, right?
Oh, probably because if it was their princess or their girl that was trying to
not
come
even
in
that.
royalty.
India's always been like, Nepal's a small country. The British tried to conquer us, but they couldn't. Not like they couldn't, they probably didn't want to, but also like they kind of couldn't, is what I read in the history books. That's why we learn British English when we grow up. That's why things are different. But going back to the story, we don't have guns and shit. On the day of the massacre, there was hella guns, and there's also a documentary that's made, but somebody from India made it, okay? But everybody's dead. King, queen, they like shotguns and shit, you know? What the fuck is going on? Shotguns and shit. So everybody's dead. The prince killed himself. Obviously the brother.
He killed everybody and then he killed himself?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that don't make sense.
Yeah, that's suspicious. That doesn't seem like he killed
Now the
everybody.
story on the streets is they're saying, oh, because he smoked weed, he wasn't in the right state of mind. No, if you smoke weed, you know you're the most calmest person. You know you think about shit before you do this, you know? But like now the royal palace is a museum because it has like pictures of, you know, where everybody's remains were. Like there's all like, you know, postings like flagged. This is where the queen's head was. This is where the body was. Like things like that, right?
Head?
Yeah, because shotguns.
The heads were rolling.
Yeah, and then basically that was the story on the streets, right? Oh, he killed himself because he couldn't marry somebody that he wanted to, and he killed his whole family plus him.
Classic
Two
story.
people survived. The princess's husband survived.
The prince's husband?
Uh-huh.
The prince had a
No,
husband?
princess.
Oh.
Princess had a husband. He survived. And his story, that's the story he's telling as well. But I feel like he was paid to do so, right?
Okay.
And I truly, truly think it was the king's younger brother that planned this
So you seem to have a stake in this. Was this something that happened relatively recently?
No, that was like when I was like 7 or so.
Oh, but in
when
your lifetime. So I would
Yeah.
consider that relatively recently, you know, given the context of the
Oh yeah,
country's lifespan.
this was exactly. The whole nation. So when somebody dies, the men shave their head. This is just a part of the ritual.
Somebody, what, of the royal family?
So
Or
no.
in, like,
in
in
any
your
family.
Okay.
Right? Let's say somebody passes away, the men shave their head.
I would exhibit a pretty fortunate family then, huh?
But when I tell you, when the king died, the whole nation shaved their head because we were just so devastated because he was a great king. And
That seems reasonable. I mean, if it's a family thing, a country basically is a giant family.
Yeah,
if it's operating
exactly.
properly.
And shortly after that, the brother obviously became the king, but the whole nation was against it. And we went on strikes. I remember going on these strikes to get him off the throne. And then that's when our monarchy system like ended.
That's very interesting. That
I remember
you
that
were around to go through something like that. That's a pretty, that's a pretty significant paradigm shift in a country, and to be a part of that, to witness it firsthand, and be able to reflect on it must be pretty interesting.
Very cool. But yeah, and then the only reason, because I was young, very young for me to not understand any of this, but older I got, there was like a lot of articles at home that they kept from that time, and I read through it all, and I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. Why would he kill his own family unless he was mentally unstable? But I doubt it.
It's hard to say, and at this point,
When was this?
This was 2002 or so.
What?
Yeah.
Holy shit. You were like a kid for that.
Yeah.
It's like Nepalese 9/11.
Yeah. There's that.
Sir, a second plane has struck the Himalayas.
I hate when people are always like, thanks for the invite, suck my dick. How about that?
Bro, I didn't have any faith that they were gonna wake up this early. Sorry.
No, it's my people, my Instagram, like they get so, like...
I didn't specify a they. I don't have faith in most people to wake up this early for a random hike. Wait, people on your Instagram? Like who? They're just like what? They're just TFTIing you?
Yeah.
What do you figure down this way? I bet it's something interesting.
Yeah, it probably leads back to it. Remember that one little thing that we saw? And we were like, because it's somewhere here. We were like, what does this way take us to?
I think I remember, yeah.
There's a turn that's coming up.
Are you sure we came up? Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did, because
sure.
the benches.
Remember you said that there's not a lot of chances that we can get it wrong on the way up and down on this hallway?
Yeah. Yep, that's right. I remember that.
My dogs are barking. It's something Andy says in the office. I think it's Andy.
And the 8 highest mountains are in Nepal. And Sarai is where it's like the border to India. It's hot as fuck. That's where all the national reserves are with elephants and tigers and hippos and shit.
Look how blue that is.
You know? So like, when would they open the dam? If we're in a drought?
Well, if
I think
you want to
different
keep the
reserve-
water when you're in the drought.
Different reserves have different purposes. If it's for agriculture, then yeah, I might release at that point.
I don't think they ever really release it so much as they just regulate, you know, inflow versus outflow depending on where it's
I
fed
wonder
from.
if Lake Poway is bigger or Miramar Lake as far as reserve.
Alina, you've got the new iPhone. You should be using. Are you using Siri Chat GPT?
Uh-huh.
You can hold like Siri and then it answers your question with Chat GPT.
Hey Siri,
Dude, I'm trying to get shins full.
what reserve is this? Miramar Lake or Poway Lake?
It's called Apple Intelligence. That's the setting it's called.
Yeah, my shins are starting to.
You have an iPhone 16. You do have that.
Yeah, I don't have it turned on. It's cramping.
You get
cramping
those
too.
nice muscles in the front of your shins.
No, it's in my foot that I'm cramping.
Oh,
Cause like I keep doing
that's
this,
not
you
as
know.
good.
Oh, God, that's fine. Wow, how far did we
It was a lot nicer when we were in a cloud.
I think we're getting close though.
We are getting close.
That little thing.
I wonder what the boat rental is, because that'd be sick.
Oh, not too much. That's fun.
For what kind of boat?
That was. There's two types. One that is automatic. One is roll and shit. Oh, you don't roll. They're all automatic.
Oh, that's a strange way to describe a boat. What do you mean automatic?
Like.
Does it have an engine?
Oh, okay, let's try that. I wouldn't really see out, but I'm just cramping.
Oh no, I totally get it.
Look at how pretty that is right there, because you can see underneath that.
All right, what are we at? We're gonna be at
So just
19.
moss growth or sea scum, pond scum.
Oh, that's so pretty. I don't know what kind of color grading I'll do to this. Maybe I'll get lazy and just do no color grading, and this is what you get.
This is natural. Why do we need to do color grading?
Oh, because when you actually look on a computer on a GoPro, it's
different?
you can touch it up and make the colors pop the way they do in real life.
Yeah, I don't quite understand why cameras can't just like capture the vibrancy, I guess is the best way to say it, the hues and vibrancy of an image, exactly how we see it.
Yeah, I'm not
Seems
quite
to be
sure.
very tough. It's like everything tries to modify the output a little bit differently. You would think that we would have that down to a standard by now, where it's like, all right, you're building a monitor, you provide this much power for making it look like that. You know, for this difference in vibrance, you'd provide this much, whatever.
I'm not sure. They have reference monitors and stuff, but
Do you have an iPhone 12 or 16?
yes, I've got two.
A reference monitor is a reference to what exactly?
It's like perfectly color graded to like match real life and has been like validated. That's like the kind of thing they have in a broadcast studio.
Yeah, how do you do that to, like, how would I do that to my monitor at home?
You wouldn't. You'd buy a new. You can buy a color calibration kit if you want, but it doesn't really matter because like you're just trying to enjoy your content. You don't need to be color calibrated. I don't know. Also, color grading is like what makes like cinematics and like movies look the way they do.
Right.
If you just filmed your normal ass neighborhood, of course it wouldn't look very cinematic. But if you color grade your neighborhood, it looks sweet.
A great view of the lake.
Oh yeah.
Must be
Dude.
nice.
Imagine
Must be
you were
expensive.
permitted to build a zip line from your backyard into the lake.
Like that nice? Oh my God.
Yeah, you just take a zip line into the pond.
Go to the bathroom and wash our face and shit though.
Of course we can go. We can do whatever. We're gonna hit up the Applebee's or Chili's or whatever the close restaurant is.
And then I'm gonna hit up my sneaky link and be like, baby, where you at? I'm kidding. Let's burn some more calories together. I'm funny, huh? I should be doing a comedy show. Mine's gonna be a little more raunchier. I don't think it's this way though. I mean, we could.
7-mile hike at 6 a.m. That's insane. We got awesome here.
That is Blue Moon. And we got our mango margarita. Cheers.
Cheers, folks.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I got a little thing. Here, let me do it. Do it with me, okay? The motions. Ready? I'm not above you. I'm not beneath you. I'm right there with you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. Oh, it's not a shot.
It is now.